Hey guys, I just wanted to say I'm sorry it takes a long time for me to do the reviews. It's only because I had to be at work. So please, guys, like, comment, subscribe so this YouTube channel could kick off so I could give you guys videos whenever you guys want them, okay? So I want to get into Baddies Midwest episode 1 and 2, the double premiere. Now, I feel like the reason why they gave us a double premiere is because of the whole Krishan and Tasiki sit down. Now, I don't really have an opinion on that. I'm going to keep it real with you guys because I need the fans and I need the followers and the people on the outside looking in to explain that to me. Because I have friends and I know people who's been through trauma, like SA, trigger warning to everyone, and there's a lot of things that they used to do, they don't do. There's a lot of things that they're closed off to. Everybody's situation is different. You can't pinpoint someone's pain with somebody else's pain. Like, you can't take someone's story and put it on somebody else's. So, with the simple fact is that when they were having the conversation and she kept making it seem like she's over it, she's not upset. It's like, girl, what do you mean? It's not for you, Croissant, to get over. It's not for you to move on. It's not for you to feel some type of way. It's for her to feel some type of way. She was the one that her own sister was like, oh, we need to jump Tifa. And remember, back in, was it East? When Natalie was definitely repeated that and said Croissant was the one telling everybody to jump her sister. So, girl, you was going around wanting all the girls to be against your sister. You did want all the hate to be on Tasiki. But that's things that you got to clock from all the way back then. You see what I'm saying? That's things you got to clock from all the way back then because these are things that she did. These are things that she's known for doing. So it's not like we're saying it on her and we're putting it on her like by her back. Like, nah, these are things that she's actually done. Like, tried to do that to people. Like, those are things that she's actually literally done before. So it's like, it's nothing new. Like, nobody's putting no words or no battery in her back. Like, nothing like that. So the fact that I kind of threw me off when C kept saying the situation with the allegation part. Girl, why are you smiling? And why you keep getting up, girl? Nobody's gonna hit you with your son in your hand. That girl kept getting up. Every time Tasiki got up to get water, the girl was moving with her baby. Every time Tasiki stood up, she was moving with her baby. When the producer or the friend or the family member tried to take the baby from her, she didn't want to hand her baby to nobody because she knew she was gonna get beat up. You knew you were gonna get beat up. You can't sit here and just send in allegations if they're not true, allegedly, if they're not true. If they're not true, if I really have a strong feeling that they're not true, because sometimes people always telling you, like, always side with the victim, always side with the victim. Nowadays, it comes to show you sometimes the victims are not really victims. So it's like sometimes you gotta let the truth come to the light, and then you have an opinion, and then you have something to say on the situation. But then again, we're just fans. We're just people reacting to the show. We're just people giving our 2 cents to the show. That's not really our 2 cents to give, especially if you haven't been through it, you're not going through it, you're not around it, you don't have an opinion. Because basically you're just going to be biased. You're just going to be like, oh no, I'm on Tasiki's side, I'm on Krisan's side. You're really going to be biased about the whole thing. So I personally feel like the first episode was a waste of space when it came to their conversation, because it's hard to take it serious when Tasiki's serious, Tasiki's sister serious, and Krisan talking about since she's trying to move past it. Baby, I'm not moving past it. Any man, any sibling of mine make me do anything to them, I'm not getting past nothing. I'm not putting you on. You see, that's the difference between me and Krisan. The fact is that if you saying Tasiki did all these things, putting her on was never happening. I was not putting her on. I was not getting her booked. I was not getting her looked. She was overlooked. She wasn't getting booked in my book, period. That's just me personally. You physically harm me and cause me trauma. Why the hell would I even try to put you on, sister or no sister? Because you wasn't looking at me as a sister or brother when you did what you did to me. But girl, you're not looking at it like that. You're looking at it like, I need sympathy. I need to tear her down. And like Tasiki said, it took for that to happen and stuff like that. But then let's clock some tea. Because remember, back then, they were saying that Tasiki was dating the sister's baby boyfriend. I mean, Croissant brought it up. Now let's clock that. Like, that can be clocked. Like, let's not act like we can't clock that. That can definitely be clocked. I like how all the new girls was looking very pretty. The new girls were very, very pretty, very amazing. Like, I like all of them. And oh my God, Big Lex looked beautiful. My God. I'm not gonna lie, some and none other her voice. And Ivory was giving me Ivory in the trailers. Like, she wasn't in the first episode and she wasn't in the second episode, but in the trailers she was giving Baddie. She definitely was giving Baddie and she was doing her big one and whatnot. And I seen the little tussle with her and Jayla. Jayla definitely got her. Like, I don't know, y'all want me to hate Jayla so bad, but I can't. What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about how Natalie is not playing no games this season. I do like that. And I like the fact that Rolly is showing us who she is. Rolly is showing us, no, I'm not a big bully. No, I'm not just a fighter. I don't just fight pretty girls. No, I'm a human being. And the fact that she could relate to Tasiki's home situation, which I love Rolly even more. Like, Rolly does have a good heart when she's not being a bully. And that's from my best friend. My best friend Norma said that. She's like, Rolly really has a good heart when she's not being a bully. Period. Like, and I believe it 100%. And Rolly shows it. Rolly shows it. And I like the fact that her and Diamond the Body, they fought, boom. They got right into it. I don't think Diamond the Body lost. I personally feel like Diamond the Body won that, but people's gonna have another opinion. But I think Diamond the Body tore Rolly everywhere but loose. Especially Rolly had to do what it is and get back up. I mean, I got beat up in my book. Basically, for me, like, I don't know how anybody else feel, but I feel like the girl got beat down, period. But you could tell Rolly's a heavy hitter because Diamond Head was just boom, 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 boom. I don't know how it stayed up. And then Natalie was saying how Diamond was talking all this shit. Like, yes, Diamond did mention her son. All Diamond said was, worry about, don't play with her, play with the son that you be smoking with. That's not a bad comment compared to what Slim said. What Slim said was worse. And the fact that you was trying to go so hard like Diamond really violated you and your kid is crazy. But girl, Diamond gave you what you was asking for because Diamond didn't back down. Diamond fought you. Diamond actually went and changed and came back. Just to show you, Diamond came back. And I like the fact that their confessionals are not too shady. And I really like that because I'm happy that they're not too shady because they look like y'all all getting along so far. So let's not start with the shady confessionals and then making the beef become real at the reunion. So I really do feel like Diamond the Body beat up Rolly. I really feel that way. And I love me some Rolly. Maybe when they fight again, because I heard that they went 4 rounds. Maybe when they fight again, because the first round, Diamond had. And when Diamond put in that headlock, they edited the fuck out of it in Rolly's favor. Because you could just tell Rolly, she broke out that headlock a little too quick. You see how she had Big Lex and Tinkerbella. But Diamond definitely gave Rolly her big one. So the first episode to me was pointless. I wasn't here for all the allegations. I feel like it's played out now because it's like, sue her. Let's get the truth. Let's get the case going. Let's see what's really going on. Let's see what's really going on in that family, period. The second episode is so much better because I like the fact that it introduced her to the girls. I like the fact that Natalie did not pick no girls that were actually fighting each other. So when they came in the house, it was giving fresh start, like I just met you type of vibe. And I love that vibe. Hands down. But my opinions is Diamond the Body won. I still don't believe what Croissant has to say unless Croissant start giving me receipts about it. She clocked one Tia Tasiki's, which I'm giving her props for the tea that she clocked. But it's like, girl, other than that, you can't try to move forward for somebody who did you like that, Croissant. And I'm just, maybe mentally you're not there. Maybe it's not sinking in for you. But if it did happen to you, baby girl, that's not a reason. That's not a reason, okay? But thank you guys. These are the 2 episodes. Get into it.